to Fromania Bricks, and welcome back to the world's fanciest LEGO recording studio.
In our house.
On the second floor.
In this room.
And check out the new view. Woo. We flip-flopped the camera and table today just to give you a little different scenery. You guys have been looking at the same backdrop a long time, and we wanted to give you this.
Yep.
And we also wanted to give you this, the LEGO Simpsons Kwik-E-Mart. LEGO Simpsons has been all the talk in the LEGO community, a lot of hope about a set coming next year, but we realized one of our favorite LEGO sets has not faced off against the SPUPLR yet. So, like Mike Tyson and Jake Paul, the LEGO Kwik-E-Mart is about to square off against SPUPLR. And we're going to do a full deep dive on how the LEGO Simpsons Kwik-E-Mart stacks up against other sets in our collection, and give you a very precise, accurate score to see if you should track down a retired copy of this set for your collection. But Caleb, before we dive into this, I've got a couple of questions to ask you today.
Alrighty.
That's right. I said a couple of questions for you.
Couple.
What video game system does Homer play?
I'm not sure.
Nintendo! What game does Homer Simpson always lose at, though?
I'm not sure.
Tic-tac-toe! What is no joke is the LEGO Simpsons Kwik-E-Mart. This LEGO set was on shelves in 2015, and this is a set that for the 2 years that it was on shelves, actually might have even been closer to 3. It was like 2.5 years. Every time I saw it, I'm like, I need that LEGO set. And every time, I walked right past it. And it wasn't until the grand year of 2023 when LEGO Simpsons Kwik-E-Mart finally found itself in our collection. This LEGO set retailed for, do you know the retail price? Take a guess. Take a look at what this is. Think of the year 2015.
240.
240. You're close. $200. $199.99 USD. Wow. Which, goodness, what a great price. I look at the $200 LEGO sets on the shelves today. I get it, inflation, things change, but $200 was a great price for a LEGO set of this size. Not gonna lie, in 2015, I would have been in my 30s. I had still never seen a complete episode of The Simpsons. Fast forward to 2023 when we bought these sets, I watched my very first full-length Simpsons episode while building the LEGO Simpsons house, which is behind us. And then we picked this up not very long after. It walked in the door. Well, technically LEGO doesn't walk, but it cruised in through the door at our Bricks and Minifigs. It was only partially assembled, and part of the set was still in the original bags, in the box. We brought it home, I built it, and here it sits. Legitimately in the top 10 probably sets that I own. I absolutely love this LEGO set. Alright, so if you're new to our channel, you're probably asking yourself, what is a SPUPLR? SPUPLR is this: Fromania Bricks super proprietary, ultra precise LEGO Review System. It is our way to take a LEGO set to give it a solid rating for you to go home with and know exactly what kind of LEGO set you're dealing with. SPUPLR looks at 5 key areas. It looks at the overall aesthetic design of a LEGO set. It looks at the minifigures. It looks at the build experience. It looks at playability and functions. And it looks at overall value. Total of 10 points in every category, giving a max potential 50 points for a LEGO set. Today, we're going to see how the LEGO Kwik-E-Mart scores. Number 1 on the SPUPLR indicator chart is the overall appearance of this LEGO set. Before I give my thoughts on it, what do you think when you see this set?
I mean, I think it's great. I hate how many stickers there are, especially with the stickers in this set being pretty horrible, like the quality of the stickers. They just weren't good in this set. But I mean, I think that the roof looks great. I love it. Honestly.
Why don't you tell us what you really think?
I mean,
that was a good note. Since we're talking about appearance, we can talk a little bit about the stickers. The sticker quality in 2015 was not pristine. It's a much thinner sticker than what we're used to now, and they just don't stick good. They peel off, they kind of wrinkle. They're just not the best stickers. This does have a lot of stickers on it, but they are well-used stickers.
Yeah.
When you look at some of the panels, especially on the back of the build, they couldn't have been printed anyway. So the way that the stickers were used, some of them needed to be crooked because it was like posters on things. Like, there's a lot of stickers, but they were used tastefully.
Yep.
When you look at the overall, if you were to look at the real Kwik-E-Mart from The Simpsons, I mean, it's an amazing...
Perfect.
Yeah, chef's kiss.
Yeah.
Like, it is great. It mirrors exactly what it was supposed to mirror. The color palette, I can't complain with because it's what it was in the show. The green and white sign, I can't complain with. It's what it was in the show. Like, overall appearance, it's really solid.
Yeah.
It is so aesthetically pleasing. And the inside appearance is even more chef's kiss. So good, so good. So I am exceedingly happy with the appearance of this set. When it sits on the shelf behind us here, it literally stands out. Now, a big yellow brick is going to stand out, but it stands out. Like, it really draws your eye in. Like, what am I looking at? It captures what it was supposed to represent really well. I don't know aesthetically that I would have changed a single thing on this set.
Yeah.
For that reason, this LEGO set is going to score, I don't know if I can give it a 10. I almost gave it a 10. A 9.5.
9.5.
9.5 appearance on the Kwik-E-Mart. I want to give it a 10, but man, I feel like there's only one aesthetic 10 in our collection, and we're not talking about it now. But 9.5 for the LEGO Kwik-E-Mart appearance.
Of course he's talking about the battle bus.
Alright, metric number 2 that we're about to look at is the build experience. When we talk about build experience, we talk about clarity in the instructions. Is it pretty easy to read and understand? We talk about the build techniques. Are there fun techniques? Are the techniques kind of humdrum? That's a word, humdrum.
It is?
Yeah, it's what us old people say. Is the build experience humdrum? Is it exciting? Is it challenging? Is it a quality build? I also feel like the stickers that we talked about are a part of build experience and the quality of the stickers. So build experience was a little different for us in this set. And by us, I mean I, because we brought the set home half assembled. Now, what was kind of weird about it being half assembled is we're unsure if some type of Loctite was used on this or not. Now, I know it wasn't like a super glue, but it almost feels like there was a something adhering the bricks together more than normal. They were really locked tight, not Loctite, but locked tight. So taking it apart and then rebuilding it was kind of interesting because it was really snug fits of the pieces. But I shouldn't talk about that because this is about how LEGO designed the experience to be, not what it's like buying a pre-owned set. As you can see, it's a box, right? It is a box. As it relates to building a box, you can get kind of monotonous. The roof is very similar. The walls are very similar. So there wasn't a lot of just unbelievably crazy build techniques. Now, as you can see, the walls do swing open, so there's a little motion on the build, but it's still pretty straightforward how it all came together. I mean, there was nothing incredibly interesting except building the mini market. Building the mini market was fun. Stocking the shelves, stocking the coolers, that part was fun. Building the little kitchen and the squishy machine, all very good. But it was also a pretty basic build. The stickers are a deficit. A lot of stickers to put on, and they're not the best quality. And replacement sticker sheets, show me the money! Not gonna happen. It came with 2 sticker sheets, and we did get duplicate of one of the sticker sheets, which was kind of nice. So some of the stickers will be replaceable and salvageable. Some are just junk. No good. You also got to build a car, which was fun. This was a neat car build. It's not your standard typical car. It was kind of following along the lines of Marge's car in the Simpsons house. So I did enjoy the car build. So all of that said, I know you can't speak much to build experience. We've got to land somewhere on a score here. And I feel like that somewhere is hovering between a 6 and a 7. Based on what you heard, where do you think this lands?
I mean, it looks very repetitive, but I forgot how cool the interior was. Like,
yeah,
that
the
looks
interior
like such a fun build.
is very redeemable.
Yeah.
Ooh.
I would...
The other part of it being
so
fun,
cool.
right? The other part of it being fun is that you're literally building an iconic TV show building. Yeah. So even in the boring parts of the build, you're still seeing this building come to life. Mm-hmm. And I'm talking myself higher now. Now I'm in the 7 to 8 range.
Break the middle.
Break the middle? Right in the middle?
7.
Right in the middle. 7.5 build experience on the LEGO Simpsons Kwik-E-Mart.
It counterbalances your 9.5 on the other one.
You're not incorrect.
It's perfect.
All right, next up, we're talking minifigures. It came with Snake, Chief Quibbly?
Wiggum. Wait,
Wiggum?
Wiggum?
Wiggum! Chief Wiggum!
Wiggum!
Chief Wiggum. Big Simpsons fans here. Big Simpsons fans. Came with your store proprietor, Apu.
Like, a poop? A poop?
No! Apu the minifig!
Oh,
We're knocking him out of the seats with the jokes today, folks! Caleb, I think the first day of winter is coming. Did you have a nice fall? I guess we'll see you next trip.
I can't believe I just fell out of
Oh man, it came with Apu. It came with Homer, Marge, and Bart Simpson. So when we're talking about figs, were the right characters in it? Were they well designed? Of course they were well designed. They're all custom molds from The Simpsons. They match up with the minifig series. Series 1 and Series 2, they match up with the house. They're all custom molds, so they are beautifully designed. No complaint.
Yep.
They are different for the most part from the minifig series. You do not get a snake in the minifig series. I think you get an Apu.
I think, yeah, you do get an Apu.
You get an Apu, you do get a Wiggum. So they are kind of redundant, but it's still really cool. They needed to be with this set.
Yep.
It is interesting to me that we only got 3 of the Simpson family, and that Lisa and the baby, what's the baby's name?
Maggie.
Maggie. It is interesting that Lisa and Maggie were left out of this. I do feel like another random Springfield fig in here would have been nice, but it's alright. You got 6 figs for $200 in a car.
That's not bad.
Like, it's not bad. It's not the best. I've seen sets in this price point with more figs. I get that these are all custom molded, so it's not going to be the highest. It's not going to be the lowest. I'm thinking 7 on the minifigs.
Yep, yeah.
Oh, but they're good. Snake is a really valuable minifig.
Yes.
Snake has gone up in price quite a bit, so Snake carries some value. The others are pretty straightforward.
Yep.
Again, they're well designed. That you get an Apu with his market is right. That you get Snake shoplifting and Chief Wiggum arresting him, perfect. That you get some Simpson figs shopping here, perfect. Let's give it a 7.5 for the minifigs.
And also, I mean, it's very economical to get like a Lisa or a Maggie out of the Simpsons series.
You're not incorrect. Yeah, I just feel like another fig would have been nice.
Yeah.
It just feels short on the fig side for a play set.
Yeah.
So, I don't know. That's my opinion. 7.5 for the minifigs. Caleb, are we recovering okay from our fall?
I think we're recovering.
All right, well, let's continue on here with playability and functions. This LEGO set is not chock full of functions. You do get a little garage door on the front here that can prop itself open where Bart can be mischievous here on the front.
Garage door?
And you've got, yeah, a little like
it looks like it's hiding garbage.
It's still like a garbage door.
Like, yeah, garage
whatever.
Door. Garbage.
Everyone's a critic of what I say around
I'm sorry, you want me to fall off the chair again?
At the front, the most significant figure you have are doors that open. And I know you're like, is that really a function? But yeah, like,
they move.
Imagine a door that didn't open. It would be kind of a junky playset without that. The 2 sides do swing open, which is pretty cool. so you can open up the inside to play with. The roof also slides out, exposing the beauty of the Kwik-E-Mart. The interior is so full of detail. You've got so much going on. You've got a couple of little stands here with products available for sale. You've got a donut rack. You've got a hot dog rack. You've got a squishy machine. Over here, you've got Buzz Cola for sale. You've got all kinds of stuff tucked away in the coolers over here. You've got power sauce boxes. There is so much detail inside that really allows you to use your imagination if you want to play with this set. So it is a perfect display set for an A-Fall to have on display, have sitting on the shelf. But if you want to get in there and play with this thing, it is a super playable set.
Yeah.
It opens up where your hands can get in. I mean, imagine if only the roof came off and you had to play down in the top. It would be really hard. Imagine if it opened up and the roof stayed on. It would be really hard.
Can't do it.
But LEGO has both. It opens up, the roof pulls out, and you've got a fully accessible set. So, there are not a lot of functions, right? There's not like little trap doors and things that happen. There are cooler doors that open. There is playability if you're able to move things around, but there's also not a lot of functions. So I do find this to be a very playable set, but without a lot of function. So I don't know if it's detrimental that there's not a lot of function, or if we go, no, this is a really... I've never experienced this when I've SPUPLR'd something, right? It's either been it's playable with functions or it's not. And this one is playable. A car rolls. Is a rolling car a function?
I mean, everything
it's a functional car. So, I mean... I don't know what to do here. I would leave it up to you guys to vote, but this would be the boringest video ever because we would have to sit here for days and days and days until you can watch it and cast your vote.
And I'd fall out of the chair again.
It would be bad. So I'm going to have to make an executive decision here as father. Oh, there's another sticker coming off.
Yep, there's one over here too.
Really sad. The stickers coming off are really sad. I'm going to have to give it an 8.
That's where I was going.
An 8 feels right. It's playable. It doesn't have functions, which are going to ding it 2 points. But an 8 is where this is going to land on playability and functions.
Yep.
Last up is value. Value is not just price per part. Value is also, is it worth that price per part? When you get the set home, do you feel like, oh, that was worth spending that money on? Or are you like, I can't believe I spent that much money on that set. That is value. I did not get to pay retail for this set. We all know that these cost monies. They cost several monies. Several monies. I got a good deal on it. I also had a trade towards it. I had the buildable Mickey and Minnie were a trade towards this. We had 2 copies. One was still sealed, so I traded that towards this. So I kind of only paid retail after the trades. But I have to look at this through the lens of 2 hundos. Yeah. Right? 2 Franklins. Right? 2 1 with double zeros. Whoa! $200. If I bought this set for $200, I'd be happy. I'd be happy. It's hard to put it into the idea of, I'm in 2015 and what did $200 mean? Because I didn't buy it in 2015. Because I wasn't really buying $200 LEGO sets. But I feel like this is worth $200. You've got 6 figs. Again, maybe 1 or 2 more figs would have been nice in this. You've got a really nice building that opens up. You've got a great side build with Chief Wiggum's car. You've got a lot of detail, a lot of stickers, not a lot of prints. The minifigs are all custom molded. Every single one of them has a custom mold on them. I feel like the value is there. I even feel like today, right? I feel like today, at the inflated value that this set is, from a collector standpoint, from a display standpoint, I still feel the value is there, right? This costs more now. But I think from a collectability standpoint, from a display standpoint, like, I paid more for it. And I'm not bothered by it. There are some LEGO sets that I look at in our house and I'm like, I should have never paid that much for a LEGO set. I might even say that one of those is for sale right now. That there is a sealed Inside Tour set that should have never been paid for. Like,
What?
It's been epic to own. I can't believe we've owned a one of 129 sealed sets in the world. But it was too much money. And it made me feel sick. This one, I don't look at and be like, I should have never bought that. This one I look at and I'm like, I'm so glad I bought it. So the value is there. I'm giving this a 9. No, an 8.
See, that's low for me.
A 9.
I would have done a 10.
I'm giving it a 9.
Yeah.
A 9.
I mean, I just think it's cool because not all of the products are stickers. Like, all the Crustios are prints.
The Crustios are prints.
The Crustios are prints.
Oh, you're right.
The Crustios are prints. There's some other bottles that are prints. I feel like, while another figure would have been great, I feel like the 6 is fine. And they're all really cool. I feel like the value is perfect on this one. Now, I don't know what the conversion is from 2015 to 2024.
That's where I'm lost,
so this
because
could
I
be
don't either.
a $320 set due to inflation.
Okay, if this were a $320 set right now, which I don't know that it would have inflated that much.
That's a lot.
Right? If this were a $320 set, would it have been worth it?
I don't know if it would have been fully worth it, but I would still think that it would not.
I would still probably get it.
Yeah.
I mean, it's worth more than $320 now.
Oh, yeah.
And people are still buying it.
Yep.
Right? So you do see some threshold there. I'm landing at a 9 for value.
Yeah, because when you compare it, to the Deku Tree, which is $300, it's around the same size as this. So I think it's fair. Yeah.
Yep. All right.
Inflation.
9 it is.
9 it is.
All right. We have run the LEGO Simpsons Kwik-E-Mart through its paces. We have put it head-to-head against the SPUPLR, and we have a score for you that you already know if you've been keeping tabs on your own. But if you're like us and you forget everything, which is why we write them down as we go, then this is going to be a surprise to you. Not sure if this is the highest SPUPLR we've had yet,
Nope.
but it is a good SPUPLR score. Like, it is a higher than average SPUPLR score. This set, what is the highest we've had so far? The Battle Bus?
Probably the Battle Bus. That was, I think, a 47 or 48.
47?
It was...
Oh, man. I feel like this is better than the Battle Bus, though.
In retrospect, it should have been a 50.
The Battle Bus?
Yes.
No,
yes,
no.
Yes.
All right.
Maybe 49.
The LEGO Simpsons Kwik-E-Mart scored in at 41.5.
I was right.
On the SPUPLR scale. Honestly, like, when I look at it and I hear 41.5, like, I'm kind of like, oh, I thought it would score better than that.
But that's a really good...
It's still a really good score. It's still in the upper percentage. It is a passing grade. Mm-hmm. And we hope that you live life with a passing grade as well. That you go out there, that you give more,
you do more,
share more,
and you love more.
Go out there and make a difference in the world around you. Live with a passing grade. Go out there and make the world smile. And while you're making the world smile, always share your smile. Because those smiles, they truly are contagious.
Give more, do more, share more, and love.